Okay, so I'll assume you've read the passage already. What is the author's purpose in mentioning the Yuki's quaternary counting system? So it's mentioned down here in of some interest is that the Yuki are said to have had a quaternary counting system enumerating objects not on their fingers but on the spaces between them. So it's mentioned in the passage of how he was trying to get information out of the Yuki after they no longer lived in these villages and stuff like that. So then they also have this interesting counting system. And remember, he's trying to determine the population. So A is to emphasize the degree to which the Yuki differed from neighboring tribes. This would be tempting if we heard anything at all about neighboring tribes, and we really don't. Except it does mention that they met the same fate as most of their contemporaries, but really we don't, at no point in the passage are we talking about how different they are. So that's not it. B, to identify a further obstacle to certainty in Foster's ethnographic project. Well, if he's trying to get a population count, when you're talking to people who have a different counting system, that could be a problem. So choice B is really tempting. C, to dismiss Yuki culture as primitive and destined to be wiped out. That's terrible. That's not at all what's going on. D, to cast into doubt the accuracy of Foster and Cook's initial estimates. Well, they did revise their estimates, and it says so in the final paragraph, but it's not because of the Yuki counting system. And E, to suggest why the organization of Yuki communities differs from that of most. Again, we don't actually compare it to other communities, so that can't be what's going on. B is clearly the best answer.